Alright, so we're going to look at something fun. This is Atari 800. I got stuff over here too. So something important about this Atari 800 and 800 400. Before we get started. These use 9-volt AC, not 9-volt DC like most other gaming things. I'm not sure. The 400, 800. And the plug is like this on these ones. So be careful when you order these because some other people on eBay have the wrong ones. So if you do any AI search, it'll tell you. This is the one for the 800, which is this one here. C017945. 9-volt AC, not DC. And that also works for those floppies as well. So we're going to sell this stuff, but we're going to retest it first. So 800, I sold the top and bottom cover. This is the keyboard here. Of course, we'll sell the keyboard separate. So in these ones, the Atari 800 is the funnest one, I think. It has two things, and everything goes in the left cartridge slot here. Games, or Donkey Kong, left slot. The only thing that goes for the right slot is this, which I've never tried yet. It's called the Monkey Wrench 2. This was the second version of it. This is the only thing I think that works in the right slot. So I went out and found it. The Monkey Wrench 2. These are all in there. Obviously, the more you have, the better RAM you got. So this one's stocked up. Operating system, 10K. So this one is stocked. And the last time I tested it, it fully worked. But we're going to sell this next. This. And we're going to test peripherals too. Those floppies I have. First we need power. So we determined that this is the correct power supply. Power. And in video, gotta have yourself a good old RF TV. It's just a must if you want to play around with this old stuff. You don't want to put it on a modern TV. That makes no fucking sense. It's got to be on one of these deals. Power supply. I'll put the keyboard back on in a minute. Expected. This is a 9-volt AC as well. So we're testing this again. Oh, I know why. The latch switch. There's a latch switch mechanism. won't turn on unless it sees a lat switch. I gotta find out where that is. If the door's not closed, you get no power. That's what it is. Where is that mechanism? There's a mechanism. Right there. I found it. All right. I was like, oh, the power supply don't work. Bummer. Then I remembered. The door has to close and it has to activate this right there. It's on the wrong channel. Monkey Wrench 2. See, this is your activation switch. So this, I know this fully works. So Monkey Wrench 2, I don't know what you use it for, but there it is. So if I take Monkey Wrench 2 out, let's put one of these keys in. Pretty sure these work. Let me shut it off for a minute. Oh, interesting. Oh, there it goes. It's on a different channel. It's Defender, like the only game you would ever want to play on. So for some reason the channel changes depending on which one I do. Channel 2 let's just retest these. Weird. Donkey Kong works. And then the last one, that's why I have to keep changing the channels. Quick figure that one out. Atari Basic. See, it changed again. There it is, Atari Basic. Pretty cool. So this fully works. All the memory stocked up, and I have Monkey Wrench, which is it's opened. It looks like it's an addition to the Atari Basic. It's called Monkey Wrench 2. See right there? So it's Atari Basic, and then you add Monkey Wrench 2. I don't know what to do with Monkey Wrench 2. Let's get the keyboard on now. So this is the other power adapter. Now this one is for these guys. Well, this, I don't have a cassette for it. Just this. Plug it in. Got a little chip off the front there. Somehow got damaged on there. So what we'll do is move the keyboard. Get the sound. Oh, my sound's not working anymore. Right, let's see if we can switch this a little bit over further. Also in here, I think I have a floppy in here. These are Atari manuals of some kind. Came to me somewhere. I'm not sure where, but they did. Alright, so this would... like that. Maybe I can do it that way. I think there's a floppy in here. Just need one floppy to test the drive. I think there's one around in this. I'm sure there is. I'll look in a second. Let's get power to this one now. And video. Let's get the keyboard back on first. knock some keys off. Unexpected. Just trying to grab it the wrong way. I just lost the key now. Oh, there it is. Forgot which key went to where now. Tab. I'm trying to put my keys back on. They just fell on me. I'll do that in a second. Escape key. Escape key goes. My keys just fell off. Usually they don't come off that easy. Escape key goes here, right? That leaves a number. Number 9 goes there. Well, these come right off. Interesting. Okay, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I decided to take this apart at some point, and I easily sold all the other parts. The cover, things like that I always sell. And then I kept the rest of it to test at some point. Decided to get the monkey wrench because I wanted to test that port. So I got that a while ago. It's been sitting on a shelf waiting for me to test it. But these floppy drives in that I think that they don't work, or I don't know. Oh, these nuts, I can't believe how easy these things come off. It's so unexpected. They're just sitting on there. So let's put that like that. Okay. So I don't think I can do. I'm gonna have to move you guys for a minute while I get in here. Can't do it this way. I have to move everything over, I think. I got another phone coming in. It's going to be hopefully a little bit better camera, a little bit better view, but for now we're using this older one. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to need power for that. So let's see. That's the power for this. Okay. Slowly we'll get there. I'm gonna move that over, put this here, and we gotta undo this power. I got these a long time ago. Thought I was gonna be a collector, but I'm not a collector. So I've pretty much resold most of the stuff I've ever got. Most of it, not all of it, but most of it. I had all the Ataris, the 800. Well, this 800, I had a couple 400s, 600 XL. There's a 1200 XL. I think that's the only ones. I can't remember. I had at least one somewhere along the way. So this would go. These are also 9-volt AC, not DC. Something I learned, I didn't even know that. I almost put the wrong plug in there. So that's gonna go there. Pretty sure that's the port for that. I don't know what you do to get the disc to go, floppy rather, but we'll figure it out. I need to plug this in now. Lots of plugs going on here. have an on-off switch in the back. I don't know. Can't see if that has an on-off switch yet. Look at my other one. So I have two of these, and both of these are 810s. Yeah. So no, there is no power switch. This is the second one I have here. We're looking at the bottom one. And then this here. That's the rest of my Atari stuff I have left. I have some boxes down. Some original box stuff around. That's about it. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what's going on. I have to hold the button, that's my problem. Let's move it over to like there, so you can still see it. Monkey wrench. Oh, there is a switch here. So that has power. I think I put something in boot error. So it says boot error, so it does read it. So that's a good sign. Now I think there's somewhere all this extra stuff. I don't know where I got it from. This is all like Atari stuff too. There's, see, it says reference. See it? Came with one of these things. So, there we go. This is what I want. Let's see if we have any action. Channel keeps changing on me. I can hear it. I hear it reading. Sounds like it. Wonder how you run it. Didn't show it though. So this is a reference guide. Would I forgot all about basic now. So I don't know if it's just not reading it or I need to type something in like run, R-U-N. Keyboard works. I have a remote for this to turn this down too. There we go. There we go. Now I'm all set. So can I just do like a directory? dir? I don't know how to work Monkey Wrench. So we'll go to my buddy. Well, I don't use Zippy anymore. I use DeepSeek. You shouldn't have to pay for AI anymore. I don't pay for it anymore. So I got rid of ChatGPT and all that. It doesn't really do a lot. It's mostly just overglorified Google search at the end of the day. Nothing magical. Let's see what's on this. So, but we'll use DeepSeek and ask it how I can find out if it's reading that. And then we'll try that one. Let me find my keyboard. so far so good. I want to say that this works. If it's reading, I'm not sure. I can't really tell. What did I do with my keyboard now? All right, let me ask. Yeah, I use DeepSeek. It's free. Pretty smart. Okay. Let me find out some info. So I'm going to say that this as a whole all works as I remember it. Can't guarantee it because it's old tech. So, but from what we can see, we're good to go. Okay. All right. It says how do I use monkey wrench 2 on the 800. I'm asking about the monkey wrench 2, which is that. We'll just play around with these couple little things here. Kind of can see it. All right, so first, most important is the right card. Yeah, we did that. Okay. So all is done to the title screen. Now what can I do with it? So it's all monkey wrench. Just had it. I don't know, so you know we do that. Monkey wrench 2, 1983. We're here. All right, program Control L1. Control L1. Ooh, it's gonna be hard because I gotta hold that too. Control L1. Ah, crap. It's way over there. There's L. Control L1. Ooh, I get it. It says move correct. You can use Control L1 to move the cursor left or right. It's because I have to hold the button, and that's my problem. Lost it. Program list. Get a formatted list of your basic program with line numbers. You can also pause the listing. Once it's active, you can use features either by pressing dedicated function shortcuts. So there's no, I'm not seeing. All right. I have a floppy disk in. How do I read it? I'm basically basic illiterate. All right, it says wait, insert the disk, turn on the boot start the disk. The program starts. You have a boot disk, you'll see menu screen. You have DOS screen disk. You have a ready screen prompt to see all the listed disks. Type DOS and return. Okay, let's look at that for a minute. Let's power that back on. I really hate to get rid of this. This is pretty cool. So I type DOS, enter. So now it's reading that. Or, oh, it did. So see it? Kind of move it. I only got one finger, so it's not easy to do it. So this is how you do it. DOS, Disk Operating System version 2. Run, delete, all the same stuff. But this works. It reads, right? We want to say that that one's fine. Quick tested. So what we're going to do, I only have that one camera, so later on I'll take a photo of this screen. I'm going to sell this with the power supply. I'll sell the second one without a power supply because I only have one. But we're going to retest this one. But we want to say that right now, everything's working. Pretty awesome. Okay. Alright, so let's shut that off. So we're going to say that that one's good. It's a basic, I don't know what the other one has on it. Let's look at the other one for a second. I only have 2 floppies, that's all I got. That's all I need. I just need one. So I wonder what's on this one. This one. Kind of hold it in there when you do it though. It's fun to see something old that hasn't worked in or turned on in years. Turn on. Ooh, yeah. I don't think that disc is in there right now. Should lock in, but they don't. This actually gives me a screen. Please reboot with system disk, home filing manager, data diskette. You tried to boot Monkey Wrench 2. So I read that one too. Okay. So this is the boot disk. This one, pretty awesome. So that's the one I need. So let's try the other one in a second. And this one, you boot after that one. Remember, in the old days, it was everything had to go through these. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if I can swap these around. I'll have to move here for a second. Go back over there for a minute. So we're going to swap these now. Now I just swapped it. Let's wrap it down. Master disk. Yeah, see that one locks in. The other one, so this one does have the issue where it doesn't lock in. I'll have to detail that. It's got a. Ruin the disc. It's popping out. I'm not gonna force it. I'll try the other one. This is more important, this disc, than the other one. It's not sitting in there right. The other one doesn't lock in either, but this one's definitely not locking in. So this one I'm not sure. So I put it in the wrong port. Maybe I put it in the wrong port. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention to that part. Maybe it goes in this port. Put it in the wrong port. We'll see. See if that makes a difference or not. I think one of these worked and one of them didn't, but I can't remember. So this one we're just going to put for parts because it's not really working. Okay. So that's what we've determined. The other thing I don't know about because I don't have a cassette. So let's go back to the one we had. So this one will be for parts. I sell everything for parts now because it's just so hard to tell what works and what doesn't. So let's go back to that one. That's power. It doesn't seem like it's reading for whatever reason. Let's go back to that. What if I to put the disc in before? Yeah, it's this one boots right to it. See it? The other one, not so much. Okay. I'm going to say that this works. Cassette. The only thing I could do is maybe test the. So we're going to say that this works. The other one has power. That's about it. But I'm sure it can be fixed. And we tested. So does monkey wrench? Monkey wrench have any menu screen? Graphical. It's actually the overlay. The list commands. The title screen is the menu screen. If you type DOS. Alright, so we're going back to just the monkey wrench here now. Shut that off. This. So. Oh, I have to hold this down. It says monkey wrench, so type in DOS, DOS. Oh, I was typing on my keyboard. That ain't gonna do anything. Let's try that again. That's funny. It gets me to Atari memo pad. So I don't really understand the difference between a monkey wrench and the original. Just brings me, all this is doing was bring me back to this. Do I need? Just curious. Once you DOS, press enter. Cartridge. is a separate menu provided by the disk not. Okay, so what's the difference? What is the difference? Ints in Atari Basic in Monkey Wrench. Trying to find out what the difference between these two is. The programming utility adds what it is. It's a programmable utility. Machine language monitor sampler. It's just the English language. It's a tool we use to write a story. Monkey Wrench is a high-end word processor. It doesn't write the story for you, but it gives you amazing tools to edit, reorganize. Perfect. How they work together. And this first checks the right slot for a Monkey Wrench. Initialize it. It then checks question. Do I need both in at the same time? I don't think I do now. I don't think I need both of these in here. He's saying it's looking for this first. No, you don't. So let me take this out. Okay. So you don't need. I was some reason I thought it was it went with this partnered together. He's saying no. So let me go back to that for a minute. I keep using my keyboard. DOS. Huh, that's weird. Now it's not working. Interesting. That's just ready. Oh, I lost it. That's weird. No, I think it needs it. Yeah, now it works. It needs it. So, Monkey Wrench 2, yes. Yes, both have to be in to get Monkey Wrench to work. Right? I pulled. Yes, both cartridges must be inserted. Okay, yeah. With this is why. Yes. So he didn't give me the wrong answer. Left slot, right slot. Now it works. Can't do one without the other. That's what I thought. It says I can type DOS, but nothing happens there. DOS. And it goes to Atari Computer Memo Pad. When I type DOS. That's about it though. So that's what we've come up with. The only thing I really haven't looked at is this. Let me ask about it. How do I test this? Let's do this for a few more minutes. It's pretty fun. Alright, so let's take out this. Shut that off. we know that the disk drive works to some degree. Let's go to this. I don't have a cassette for it. Maybe I can just have it read it, maybe. This has its own plug. Never have enough plugs. Okay. So now we want to test this. First, see anything happening. We'll probably say this doesn't work. I can hear a little bit of noise. Now let's just see if it'll read it some way. How can I have it test the cassette? How can I have him test this? Does not have special built-in gear. C save. Poke. If you want to verify cassette mode of electronics without loading software, you can poke command at basic. So we'll poke it. Let's see if we can do that. At basic, but it's just gonna be hard. I have to hold this down while I do it. Oh. So poke. It's connected. You should hear the monitor, then press play. Alright, so let's see if we can get that to work. P-O-K-E. Oop, I actually messed up. P-O-K-E. Poke. Looks like a space. Keyboard seems to work. 50. Messed up. 5, 4, 0, 1, 8, comma 5, 2. Nothing happened. Push play and then see the mode is moving now. The cassette mode should stop running. Press play on the drive. The tape should advance. So it's reading it. But it doesn't necessarily mean anything. So that's really the only test I can do on that. By poking it. It's cool to learn though. So that's pretty much it.